So I've had a pretty weird day today. Normally, my weird days are really weird, but it's been such a long time since I've had a weird day. So for the past few weeks, I've had to clear out my grandmother's house, so I had to throw a bunch of trash in the dumpster. And today, some random guy just walked up saying, "Hey, you mind if I just take a peek around the dumpster and just take whatever?" And I said, "Yeah, everything has to go. Just grab whatever you need." And he's like, all right. And then he just starts, looking through the dumpster. And then I'm in the garage, clearing out the garage. And then he says, "Can I take this random scrap metal?" And I'm like, "Yeah, take whatever you want." He keeps grabbing whatever he needs, which is fine. He said he was just randomly in the area and just wanted to take whatever is off our hands. But then he said, "Yeah, I like to collect different metals and line them up in my basement, buy different kinds of metals and just kind of stare at them." And I'm like, oh, that's nice. Who the hell is this guy? Get him away. It's not bad to have a hobby, but collecting metals just to look at them is a hobby I didn't know about. My hobby, it's playing this and talking, just recording what happens in my day. That's my hobby now. And you may think that's not that weird for something to happen. Before, my weird days were crazy. At one of the old jobs I worked at, I've had so many. That's when I stayed at for a year. A random bald guy walked up to me and said "Hey, do you know what time it is?" And I gave him the time and then he left. He stopped, turned around and came back to me and said, "Don't be alarmed, but on Sunday, you're going to recognize 2 people," and then just walked away. And this was a Thursday, so I had all weekend to kind of freak out saying, what does that mean? Eventually, the Sunday came along and I did recognize 2 random people that I haven't seen in a while, and I wasn't alarmed. Who walks up to an employee and just says, "Don't be alarmed, but you're gonna recognize 2 people in a few days"? Nothing to worry about there. Just go on with your day. Complete the rest of your shift that has 5 hours left. Just don't worry about it. This is over 5 years ago. I was just randomly on someone's boat, and then they said, "Oh yeah, get off, get in the water, just enjoy the beach." I got off the boat, got in the water, and then some random pedestrian who has a mortgage just yelled out from the beach saying, "Hey, what's Casper doing in the water?" And he was just staring right at me and pointing at me, and I'm like, this is great body positivity I need. I haven't been outside in a while. And that's the first thing I hear. So I guess under this hoodie I look like an 8x11 sheet of printer paper. But yeah, hopefully you're all doing well. All of this wasn't even the main story I had planned for today. So right after quarantine happened, I really just wanted to go out and just live since, I was stuck inside for 2 years. So I thought I would have the bright idea of saying yes to everything. And I've said yes to everything before. I did it in school and I ended up having a lot of fun. And was I making smart decisions because of it? No. My idea for saying yes is just say yes to just going out and doing anything. Just don't have it be with drugs, alcohol, or violence, or getting hurt, right? So you can live and not have regrets, really. This was the second time I started saying yes to everything because it was, right after quarantine, wanting to go outside. First day, my mom walks up to me and says, "Hey, you want to get your eyebrows waxed?" And I'm like, shit. Out of all days to start saying yes, why today? So I thought, yeah, why not? And she's like, "Really?" So then I suck it up and go, and that's the only time I've ever went. So I must have been 19, maybe 20, and I doubt 20. We end up going to a place, everyone there just speaks Chinese. I did have the opportunity to learn Chinese in middle school, but I thought, that's stupid. And now look at me, I could have heard what they were saying because I know for a fact they were talking about me because my mom can't understand Chinese. But I go there, I lay on the bed thing, and then you just close your eyes, and then they just start waxing. And the wax, it's hot. It's really hot, and it sucks. I got the Brazilian wax of the face, and it's just rough. Everything was fine. They were just, going around doing fine. But when it was time to go under, they got my eyelashes and eyelid and just yanked it. And I'm like, ah! And it was that was so painful. I realized I probably just sound like a bird there. I just cawed. The entire rest of the time, I was just laying there thinking, I have no more eyelashes. I can't flatter my eyes at anybody. Oh, what the hell am I gonna do? What if I have something in my eye? My eyelashes can't get it out. So I was just freaking out oh, I can't blink anymore. My eyelid's gone. But then I finish up. I wait for my mom's eyebrows to get done. And the entire time, I pretty much just I'm looking like Popeye. I just have one eye closed. Someone probably thought I was just very bad at flirting with them and just constantly having one eye closed, just winking at them. The rest of the day, I was discombobulated. I wasn't sure if I could see. That's probably the reason I need glasses now. It just ripped off part of my eyeball. It just ripped off just a clean layer, and now I'm just a little bit lopsided in the eyes. While playing this, I kind of relearned how to trick shot. I've never hit an official trick shot, but I've hit a bunch in custom games against bots, which isn't real. But now because Black Ops 3 is riddled with hackers, this is really the only thing I have left. I'm only going to do one demonstration because people can get busy. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, I died mid-shot. In 2016, I really wanted to just be like the best sniper in the world. I ended up quitting video games because I was so bad at them. Look at me now, I'm playing against bots. They're not recruit though, they're regular. You know, when it's on recruit, it's just kind of boring. At least here I can like die and have a little bit of a challenge. Where are people? Oh, perfect, person right there. Oh, if I hit, I would have came. And die. And die. Hey, there we go. And for the last couple days, I was thinking, like, I do miss the movie videos a lot. It's just fighting against YouTube's guidelines, you'll just never succeed with it. But I was thinking, like, I could still do movie trailers, but I wouldn't want them to be like empty nothingness reactions. Like, I have no clue what's going on. The Kalki trailer reaction was 100% scripted. That took a while to do. I could script the next one because I make jokes better when I actually like have more than a second to think it out instead of just improvising it like this. But I was thinking, if I do trailers, I don't want it to be on just random movies I've never heard of. One movie I'm like insanely excited for is Godzilla Minus Zero, which doesn't even have a trailer yet. It just has the release date for the movie. So like that could be a movie where I could just make a funny one-off movie video just reacting to every trailer that comes out for it. And it wouldn't even be like a real reaction, possibly. I don't react much when I look at something. I just look at it and just that's it. I just breathe out a little bit. So that might be something I'm looking forward to doing in the future. Obviously, I am very happy making these kinds of videos because it's what I grew up watching. Ever since I was 13, I wanted to make this. And I stayed far away from it because I was self-conscious and thought no one's gonna want to hear a 13-year-old talk about anything because they're 13 and they have a high-pitched voice. They'd get called squeaker in the comment section. In my eyes, it just wasn't worth it at the time. Looking back, I wish I recorded every single day just to talk about my day because the random crap that would happen at school, I wish I had everything documented because, oh my God, I did not go to a good school. Oh yeah, another update about me. My bank info got stolen yesterday and they just spent $69 on FanDuel. You may think, oh my God, that's like really stressful and crazy. No, I'm more concerned on if the guy who ended up just taking my money ended up winning. Because that's what I'm more concerned about. Like, it was on a Tuesday. I told one of my friends and they said, what's there to bet on a Tuesday? Like, right? Like, why gamble on sports on a Tuesday when there's really nothing on? I don't know anything about sports. So like maybe there was like some little league game that they can bet on like FanDuel. But I really want to know, like, out of all numbers, $69. They chose one of the funny numbers. The other funny number is just -2. And I posted a Pokemon short. I said I traumatized my brother. A lot of comments are like annoyed with me because they're like, Pokemon didn't traumatize your brother, you did. I was like 8, he's 10, he's older than me, he was able to handle it. Someone said like, oh, you belong in a mental institution or a prison because of what you did to him. And I just responded with Lamau probably. That was a funny comment. I just said, oh no, you killed a Pokemon instead of catching it. And because of that interaction, I belong in a mental institution or prison. My comment section is wild. Speaking of comments, I got more comments to talk about. So Jax Tate commented and he said, I yearn for the mines. I yearn to see The Rock in a movie that's not about a jungle. And then Sambit Semyak Barik left a comment again. Let me know if I'm saying that name right. I really hope I am. I butcher absolutely everything. Like, it took me 22 years to learn that the word voila has a V. Like, you pronounce the V in front of it. For years, I was saying voila, like voila. There's no W. I just thought the V was part of the word. Oh yeah, that's silent. Just pronounce it however you want. No one's gonna care. They're gonna care more about whatever you're saying voila to. But then I said it once and oh God, I got my ass handed to me. Oh yeah, back to the comment. Yeah, I really enjoyed the story. It was really interesting. They're talking about the work story of when I worked in a factory like 5 years ago. Looking forward to the other stories. Also, thanks for wishing me luck. Gonna need it. Jokes aside, really appreciate it. Good luck on your exams. I'm rooting for you. And then I'm looking forward to the interesting story you had to send me, which if you guys are watching, you can email your stories to me at wetbreadstories@gmail.com. And if you are enjoying the video, you can press the hype button down below the video. And apparently, if I get enough button presses, that can put me on some leaderboard where everyone can see my video. So it helps smaller channels. If you have anything you want me to talk about, just leave it in the comments below and I'll always respond to it in the next video. And if you have any questions, pretty much the end of every video I make now is just a mini Q&A because I really miss when YouTubers did Q&As because I feel like it's so rare nowadays. Everything's just been Mr. Beastified and there's just no personality left anywhere. The top 20 YouTube channels are all corporations. I think only like 1 or 2 channels are actual YouTubers. And And I think you can count Mr. Beast as a corporation now. He has like hundreds of employees. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you like this video, you'll definitely love the videos popping up on screen now. If you'd like to support me, press the hype button when you scroll down below. If you love TikTok or shorts, well, TikTok's kind of gone to crap now, but if you like short form content, definitely check out my shorts. I just had one hit 1 million views last month, which is really crazy. Out of all things, it was about all the different Lego Death Stars. Thanks for sticking to the end. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that outro of see you on the tripod, because it is so cringy. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video.